Bridging the digital divide. Rural electric co-ops convene on Capitol Hill with a focus on internet connectivity. Good morning and thanks for watching the Market Day Report. I'm Janet Adkisson. Well, more than 2,000 electric co-op leaders convened in the nation's capital for their annual legislative conference. It's a chance to connect with decision makers on priority issues. And joining us now is Ohio's Electric Cooperatives Director of Government Affairs, Marc Armstrong. Marc, thanks for taking the time to chat with us this morning from the nation's capital. Of course, you guys travel to D.C. a couple of times a year to meet with legislators. How do these meetings benefit consumers?
Well, thank you for having me, Janet. So leaders from electric cooperatives all over the country are in Washington, D.C. this week, as you said. We're meeting with legislators and talking about the issues that are important to electric cooperatives. We don't assume that legislators always know what our important issues are, so we come out here and talk to them. Everything that we're talking about is geared towards providing the lowest cost electricity that we can.
And what is the Action Committee for Rural Electrification program?
So Action Committee for Rural Electrification, or ACRE, is a political action committee comprised of cooperative employees and members. And contributions from ACRE go to support state and federal candidates for political office that, quite frankly, are supportive of electric cooperatives.
So why should these cooperative consumer members get involved in the ACRE program?
Well, we have a saying, if you're not at the table, then you're on the menu. And being a part of ACRE provides our members an opportunity to engage in the political process, and overall it makes our message a little bit louder.
Now, of course, there's a lot of things going on in D.C., but what's one of the current big issues that you guys are looking at right now?
One of the biggest issues is the lack of broadband connectivity in rural parts of America. A lot of the areas that we serve, people simply do not have access to high-speed internet access. So we're working with local state and federal government agencies. We're working with internet providers, and we want to be a part of that solution.
I think in my own hometown, the local rural cooperative is working on that same kind of thing of bringing connectivity. What do cooperatives need to do? What do their members need to do to make it happen in their area?
Yeah, like I said, we're working with local officials. There's some funding that's becoming available. We're looking at connecting our substations. I think there's a lot of good interactions that need to be undertaken. It's a collaborative effort, and like I said, we just want to be part of that solution.
Well, thank you very much for joining us. We certainly appreciate your time joining us from the nation's capital this morning. Again, talking with the Ohio Electric Cooperatives Director of Government Affairs, Marc Armstrong, joining us from Washington, D.C.